Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, welcome to the family. Welcome to the tribe. We're so glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get email notifications of new videos when they're uploaded. And if you are part of the tribe already, part of the family, thank you for coming back. Excited to see you. Yes, we are having fun here on the Central Coast of California. I'm pre-taping this because I have an interview tomorrow and I don't know what time it is, and so I want to get this message out to you. If you happen to hear my co-host, Lady and Coco, in the background, they were on the video yesterday. Don't worry, they're fine. They're playing with their friends who are outside that have come by to say hello. Anyway, I hope all of you are well. I hope everyone in your family is doing well. If you'd like to reach me about any services that I offer, the email address is down below, but it's the same as the channel, wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. If you'd like to just find out what my services are, you can go on my website. That information is down below. If you aren't certain what it is, go ahead, send me an email, include your phone number, and we can do a 15-minute free chat and see if my services are something of interest, or I can refer you to a practitioner who is interested at this moment. Okay? All right. So first, let's get into the reading. And today we're going to start like we are starting from scratch, because we are. What? Silly. The word resilience is popping up for today's reading. So we're going to find out what that means, because we're going to go ahead and call in the angels. So angels, spirit guides. Remember how, before we get started, remember how we do that? We either bring our hands to our heart, or we do the middle finger and thumb and we form a circle. And it's called what? A heart link. Remember? Heart link. Remember that. Oh, also remember, when I hit 150 subscribers, I'm going to do another pull for 2 lucky people to get free 30-minute angel card reading. Okay? And, and also, if you are a winner, when this gets going, if you are a winner, please respond within 3 days or 4 days of the poll. I'll give you a week. But we need to also get it set up at that time too, so that it doesn't linger. If it's more than 10 days, I'm going to pull a new person. I didn't do that the last time, and it ended up being a little longer than I had thought. But anyway, got done, and I hope they enjoyed it. At least they said they did. Okay, so angel card readings are very powerful. They give us guidance directly from the angelic realm, and they are usually very direct. And if not, they will certainly send you a guiding message or send you an angel to support you during this time. Okay? So today I've been asked to use the same deck I used yesterday, the Earth Magic, which is this one. And I've also been directed to bring in the Archangel Michael for some support and guidance. So we're going to go ahead and get this going after we call in the angels, Carolyn. So I'm going to be doing the heart link, and angels, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels of everyone on the channel and mine. Bring in our spiritual squads. Bring in galactic beings from near and far. Bring in beings from our past lives. Bring in anyone or any soul cluster that is interested in our betterment, and bring in the energy that is for the highest good and highest healing of all. Okay? All right. Whew. Again, I'm hearing resilience. Stay positive and resilience. So the 2 decks are Earth Magic. If you have it, go pull it. Stephen Farmer puts out some great stuff. And this is during Virtue, Archangel Michael. These are the two that I was directed to bring in today for our reading. So let's go ahead. If you see me ever glancing off to the side, I'm glancing just to make sure we're still recording because it's Mercury retrograde and things have been real kooky. Okay, alrighty. Last week Coco was knew about things were going to happen before they happened, and he was already growling before the event happened. And over the weekend, I had a visit from someone who was passing over, and they just stopped by to say, "Hey, Carolyn, I'm leaving." I was like, "Okay, take care, and give my best to everyone on the other side." I mean, that's how my life goes. Oh goodness! I said, "That's enough." Here we go with the itchy nose. My nose doesn't start to itch till I start talking to you guys. Oh my, again. Yesterday we had this card. Oh my goodness. Okay. This one too. And I did do this deck. I did shuffle the deck. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, winter solstice. Reflection. We have wolf, instinct. I'm going to come back. I just want to show you what these are. We have new moon, a promise. We have desert, vision quest. We had this yesterday too. We have music and harmony. And we have this one from yesterday also, ocean, ebb and flow. Wow, we got these yesterday. So there's 6 cards here, and 3 of them came out yesterday. And what I'm hearing is, when wolf shows up, wolf is a lone animal. Wolf is very powerful. Wolf is very primal. And wolf goes after exactly what it is really honed in on. So remember yesterday we talked about there's something that happened, or an idea that came up last winter solstice. And it is something that is perhaps churning around in your brain, something you knew before, and it's saying follow your instinct. By the new moon, whatever the promise was, you're going to know what it is. So this next new moon, I know we just had a new moon. So maybe you're finding out now what's going on, because we had a new moon on the 16th last week. Maybe you're finding out now. It's a new moon in Libra. Libra's all about harmony and balance. Maybe you're finding out now what's going on. And the reason that I can say that is we also have music, which is about harmonizing things. And we can do it by going on a vision quest. If we're not quite sure what's going on, we can always go on a vision quest. And we can also do this in meditation. And how do you go on a vision quest? You ask the angels to show you exactly what it is that you are not seeing clearly. Ask them to show you either in a dream or in a way that you're going to understand. Okay, if you're someone who doesn't remember your dreams, I have a dream journal next to my bed, and for the past week it's been hit and miss what I remember and what I don't. I remember I was in one dream and I just stood right up on the floor and I was like, oh, now I'm awake? Wow, what a dream that was. And even the pups kind of look like, what's going on over there? Oh goodness. Anyway, if you're a dog lover, and I've always had dogs around me ever since I was a little girl, and my pups happen to sleep in my bedroom with me. So they kind of are on the page of, okay, she's at it again. And when I wake up in the morning, I can usually see Coco. He's usually the one where he'll look to see, is she awake? Is she really awake? Whereas Lady is just like, let me go over there and paw her. And she'll take a little paw and try and get me to wake up if I'm not awake. Anyway, back to the reading, Carolyn. Getting distracted. It's saying reflect upon whatever came up last winter. this wolf here, the wolf, I'm curious, what in the world does that mean for us? What is the wolf showing us? I don't want to miss out on anything, so I'm going to go look at I'm going to go look at the book. It says, you have lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. And it is time for you to really go back and bring those forward now because they are needed. Now is the time to overcome a limited mindset. You're being called to identify a calling that is coming to you. And take the spirit of wolf as your teacher. Shed any inhibitions with the guideline of doing no harm to anyone. Remember, do no harm. Wolves are carnivore. Oh my God, why can't I pronounce this? Are wild animals. Wow, my brain isn't catching it. Oh my God, I want to say carnivorous, but I don't think that's right. And they will seek out food that is needed at the time it is needed. And that can be just about anywhere. They're wild and they are instinctual. That's interesting. Because 3 of these cards came out yesterday. The winter solstice, the ocean, and the desert. It's saying honor the ebb and flow of life and really start to see how things can fall into line in a harmonious way. Go with your instinct, go with your gut, and reflect back on something that happened last year. That message keeps coming up. Remember, winter solstice is also about the shortest day of sunlight and the longest day of night. It is also about our getting real clear about what is going on in our lives. And it can also be a time of celebration because in many places there are celebrations around the winter solstice just like there is in summer around the summer solstice. Can be the festival of lights because remember, the days are shorter, okay? And it's saying that it is time for us to really start to go back and review the past year and ask yourself, what is the most important lessons you've learned? And what dreams and visions have you been able to manifest in this coming year that you weren't able to do prior to? Because what it is that you may have needed to grow in a way that you hadn't grown yet. Maybe some of this is a lesson from COVID, because while COVID happened and we'd like to say, oh my God, COVID, it's such a terrible thing. There are also lessons in COVID. And any experience you have, be grateful for it. It's saying honor whatever has happened over the previous several months with gratitude and forgiveness and let it go. Let it go. Give yourself time in solitude to reflect. When you feel complete, be grateful for what was shown to you and then allow your imagination to run with it. Start to notice how you feel in your body. So that's the other reason why you're going to go with the ebb and flow of it. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to add to this message. More witness. Itchy nose, itchy face, ears are even itching. So I guess you're going to have to listen very carefully. You may be in a situation where it's just time for you to listen. It may be a time where you need to go within and just really listen. Listen to what's being said to you. Listen to where you're being guided, I'm hearing. Okay. Is there another message? Yes, it's saying okay. Pretty much the same message. For those of you who believe in God, that's what's on this card. Otherwise, whatever you call your creator, it could be the universe, it could be a divine beings. But it's saying God is in charge. The universe is in charge. Spirit is in charge. The Creator is in charge. The Divine is in charge. And it's saying, dear, fill in the blank, God, Creator, the universe, Spirit, please help me let go of this situation, giving it to you in faith, and trust in your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. That is the card. God is in charge. And I smile because the other one is, remember, this is from Archangel Michael. Prayer will help the situation. So if you don't pray, it could also be meditation. It could also be making a request to the angels to assist you. And it says, dear God, universe, Spirit, Creator, the Divine, and Archangel Michael, and anyone else who you like to bring in. I ask for your divine intervention and describe whatever the situation is. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and I ask that you send one to me in this situation very quickly. Thank you and amen. So, on this channel, what's the one thing we do when we especially don't know which angel to call on? We say, get the flock in here. So if you're new to the channel, that's what we say. And I want you to really start to look at where in your life do you need to go back and reflect over the past, say, year or more. Start to see what lessons have you learned. Start to see what has come up for you. Where are you being led? Always ask if you're unsure. The angels will be glad to help you out with that. And I want to yawn. I am not sleepy. They're also saying that there is a promise that has been made to you. And it could have been the promise of the last new moon. It could be a promise of the next new moon, which is in November, and I think it's mid-November. I think it's around the 17th. They're saying you are in harmony. All things are in harmony right now. And to start really looking at this as a time of not only of reflection, but also of gratitude. A time where you really start to go within, a time where you may find answers come quicker than you would have thought. On the bottom of the deck it says, have a sense of humor. So have a sense of humor about whatever's coming up. It is Archangel Michael, and it is saying, thank you for helping me to see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. And that's what's coming up on this card. Okay? So I think that we really can start to look at life from a place of, I keep hearing lighten up. Don't take it so seriously. Everything happens in its own time and in its own way, and everything is shown to us in its own time and in its own way. Don't beat yourself up. They're saying don't beat yourself up thinking that you missed the boat. What's meant for you will happen. What's meant for you will show up. But it's important for you to take action and reflect on what came up around last winter, or go back and really look at your life for the last year. Go back past winter solstice. Because maybe around winter solstice you were really starting to pick up on something and get momentum, and maybe you dropped it. I mean, this has been an unusually chaotic and crazy kind of year. So maybe it is something that came up before and you kind of let it go because of all the other things that were coming in. And allow yourself time to get into a harmonious place with it. And like the card said yesterday, go on a vision quest, which can also be going into deeper meditation. It can also be saying to the angels, get the flock in here and show me, guide me, lead me to what is for my highest and best good. This is what I desire, and talk to them like they're your friends, because they are, and they've heard your potty mouth, so go ahead, be potty mouth. and tell them, and at the end say, thank you. Bring in this or something better than I could even imagine. Imagine hearing that. Imagine saying that to the angels. Because our imaginations are very small in comparison to what the angels can do for us. So imagine saying to the angels, this or something better than I can imagine. For the highest healing and the highest best of all. Imagine what can happen. So dream big, set your dreams big, and go out there and ask the angels for exactly what it is you truly desire. And then step back, see how it shows up, and say thank you. It may not show up the way you had intended it to, and it may show up in an entirely different way. All right? So thank you for coming back again today. Please come on back tomorrow for another reading from Wisdom from the Angels. Have an amazing rest of the day, and thank you for coming. Don't forget, thumbs up. Bye for now from Carolyn.